Ladies and gentlemen, Xeno'Jiiva is back. That's right, everyone's most annoying creature. Maybe that's not true, but Xeno'Jiiva is back in an event today, which means you can farm her to your heart's content. Aren't you excited? I know I am, because I need a metric buttload of Xeno'Jiiva horns. So for those of you that don't know, you can go to your quest board here, and you'll see that when you go down to the events tab, you'll now have a quest called the Keeper of the Otherworld. So you get to fight Xeno'Jiiva to your heart's content, which is kind of nice because now you don't have to wait for it to show up, and you don't have to worry about joining somebody else's quest and potentially failing the quest due to other people dying, which is by far the most infuriating thing, because Xeno'Jiiva takes so long to kill as it is. There is really nothing worse than failing a quest almost near the end because somebody died. So now you get to solo it to your heart's content. You can invite people if you so desire, but it's definitely nice. So let's go ahead and get into this, and I'll show you some things that I'm using to quickly solo Xeno'Jiiva. The equipment we're using is pretty straightforward. Any ranged class can really make short work of Xeno'Jiiva, so if you got any ranged weapons made, I highly recommend using them. It just makes the fight significantly easier. You can do it with melee, but I find especially a critical draw bow build can just make really short work of Xeno'Jiiva. So we'll go over the set that I'm using right now. This is a very basic critical draw set. This can get much better than what I've got currently, but this is a pretty basic one that anyone should really be able to make without having to have too many jewels. We've got the Sarah Coil Bender here, which is really amazing. It tops out at the highest damage you can get for Dragon Piercer. Unfortunately, it does have negative 30% affinity. We've got the Sheath Charm, so that we can sheath our weapon a little bit faster. You can really put whatever you want here. I might actually, for this particular fight, actually switch it to Critical Eye so we can get some more crit. Because even with the Sarah Coil Bender, using a critical draw set, you still have not 100% affinity, which kind of sucks. Got the Rathalos Helm on here, which I'm actually going to switch to, I think, the glasses, so that I can get even more crit. There we go. This was actually my support set. I was using the Wiggler head, but since I'm playing solo, I'm just going to switch it up real quick. Then we got the Kaiser Mail Beta for the special ammo boosts. The Basil Vambracers Beta, which gives us the critical draw level 2, and I've got a non-elemental boost socketed in there. Then I've got the Wrath Soul Coil Alpha, which gives us piercing shots, which increases the damage of Dragon Piercer. And then we've got the Laviasoth Greaves, which gives us power shots and another level of critical draw because we've got it socketed into the boots. And so this is pretty darn good. It's a rather basic set, but it'll do a ton of damage. Let's go ahead and go into the fight. Now, the nice thing about this is you don't have to worry about playing in a party, because very often, more often than not really, the playing in a group ends up being really bad when fighting Xeno'Jiiva, because people will inevitably die. Now, obviously, you can share your group, share this, or you know, join somebody else's match and play in a party. But for those of you that have trouble in parties because people die and ruin the fight for you, this is a very long fight that you really don't want to have wasted by somebody dying on you. So you really want to make sure you make good use of all the crystals around the bottom part of the map. It'll do quite a bit of damage and make the first half of the fight go significantly faster. Now, they are strewn all over the place, and you can pretty much break them down with the slinger pods that are dropped from Xeno'Jiiva as you fight, and it'll make the first half of the fight go by super quick. The nice thing about using a critical draw build against Xeno'Jiiva is there's plenty of things on the top portion of the battle arena that you can hide behind and then get off a really nice hit, especially when her long ass head basically clips around the corners, and you can get some really good hits off that way. as you can see, relatively easy to kill with a critical draw build, and I absolutely love killing Xeno'Jiiva this way because it is just so freaking easy. Anyways, I feel like you get some more carves on this particular quest than you usually do. Maybe it's just me. I don't remember exactly how many carves you got off of Xeno'Jiiva before, but I'm pretty sure you're getting about 6 right now, maybe 7. I didn't even count, but I feel like it's more, I don't know, it's been so long since I've killed Xeno'Jiiva in a regular quest that I completely forgot how many carves you get. But all in all, it's the same exact fight, same exact location, nothing too crazy except you actually, you know, get to fight it every time instead of having to wait for it to just show up. Anyways, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and I hope you like the build as well. Obviously, it can be improved on, but a critical draw bow build is absolutely amazing against Xeno'Jiiva. Just got to make sure that you just don't stand in front of it when it's charging, and you'll be good to go, pretty much. But yeah, I like covering these event quests because a lot of people miss out on them, and I know there's those of you out there that are like, I know what this is, I don't need this, but there's a lot of people out there that don't. You know, there's like 6 million people. And I bet all of them don't, you know, follow the Monster Hunter events page and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to continue to cover all these events. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to see more, don't forget to show your support to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.